In this week's edition of It Came From Florida, we have this weird thing. It's a 4-blade 56-inch industrial with a finned motor housing. Very unusual. The whole thing turns out to see. And very odd is they have the entire alphabet A through X in the casting between the fins. Below this cover are screw holes for like a regular fan, like regular brackets for a 4-blade fan. So I'm not sure about that. Still never seen this motor before. And you have easy access to the bottom bearing. The blades are steel. This is cast aluminum. The bottom plate steel. The top plate is steel. The yoke underneath this canopy is cast. There's a reverse switch underneath this canopy. There is our tag saying Heritage Fan, but I don't think it's the same Heritage Fan that made other Heritage fans. I've heard people call these a greenhouse fan, but I couldn't find any other photos or information on these fans. Blades are not really pitched that much. They have this bit of a curve going on here for their blade pitch. So yeah. And it plugs in. So oddities upon oddities upon oddities. Oh yeah, and the upper motor housing is vented. So I doubt it was in a greenhouse because water and vents like that are not good. So very odd. Very odd fan. I got this from a gentleman in Tampa. He claims he got it 10 years ago and wanted to use it in his garage and never got around to it. So yeah, this is all kinds of weird, but it's actually cool and it actually performs well. Let's go ahead and put it on low speed. Variable speed control all the way down to low. This thing is all kinds of weird. People have said they've seen 3-blade versions of these. I want to believe them. The blades are actually punched for 2 different sets of holes, which is odd. But yeah. That's the low speed on it. Where's my... There we go. Going 0.46. Is that right? I don't think it's right. I think this thing's frozen. No, drawing 0.46. Probably a little less. I do have this light bulb on right here. But, let's go ahead and go to a medium. Somewhere. There. Medium, that's 0.89. So what these fans remind me of is I've seen pictures of fans from Russia, older antique fans, and the fins remind me of that, but not the flat bottom. They usually go to like almost like a cone on the bottom. So very interesting. Let's go ahead and go full speed. I'm curious actually what this thing draws. Max speed. Thing flies. Draws 1.2 amps. It's actually moving a pretty good breeze. No bearing noise, so it's very... It was probably used somewhere, but not long. tripping on my originals down here. I need to get sold. So yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Let's go ahead and spin this thing down. I know the thing says it only does like 240 RPMs. I'm not sure I believe that. I think it goes faster than that. But then again, it is for 115 volts. And this is 120 volts now. But still, this thing, very, very interesting. Pretty good spin down, as you can tell. The blades are steel. I mean, I mentioned that when I was talking about the metals. The motor is about 3.5, maybe a little shy of that, inches thick. So it's a pretty decent sized motor in there. Yeah. I have no clue what this thing is, but it performs pretty good. What I find interesting is that it has a reverse switch. Again, and the yoke is also cast interestingly. If you look at the photos I'll probably include before this, the yoke is like a perfectly cast circle with everything inside of it. It's weird. There we go. And just because we're still here, let's go ahead and do a 0 to high. Just so you can see the startup of steel blades. There we go. Thanks for watching.